Whispering Wednesday, and I've got an entire booster box to rip into. Let's get it going. So Whispering Wednesday is finally here. I love having an excuse to open an entire booster box at least once a week. And Wednesday just seems like the perfect day to do it. It's the halfway mark through the week. And then, like I said, it frees up Friday and the weekend for fun other videos. So I'm just gonna get straight into this thing. I have had an absolute blast opening the new set, the new artwork, the new cards, so many new things. I mean, nothing against Fabled. I love what they did with the Enchanted artwork, the introduction of epics and iconics, but I was definitely ready for some new cards and some new artwork because, man, a lot of reprints in the last set, like almost all reprints in the last set. You know what? I'm gonna pull all these packs out because desk space is getting very limited. I'm still in the middle of sorting everything out and putting together my binder. So all of my desk is kind of just covered with bulk and cards that still need sorted. I'm so excited to get into this. I hope that by now you have had a chance to find some product in your area. If not, in my last video, I put up a link to where you could pre-order booster boxes. But again, those won't be dropping until the 14th. So here we go. Pack number 1 is underway. Magica to Spell. I should have practiced some of these names. Minnie Mouse, Ichabod Crane, Broadway, White Agony Plains for the location rare. Double locations. Illuminary Tunnels for the super rare. The foil. Rama. I'm going with Rama. Oops, and I already started sorting things wrong. So I got a good chunk of the legendary cards already needed. I think I'm missing just a small handful. I do need the Headless Horseman non-foil, which is just crazy. But there's a handful that I scooped up. I feel like I've been on a pretty good roll. Aside from no Enchanteds, I'm definitely messing up the cards. I'm definitely looking forward to seeing an Enchanted in person. And some of the Facebook posts I'm seeing, 2 cases one person opened without a single Enchanted. So I hope luck is on my side as well as yours out there. Shere Khan for the first rare, the Sultan for the rare, the foil, Zeus missing his spark. Gosh, that definitely threw me off. They did such a good job on these glimmer foils. Hopefully you get to see one in person and understand what I'm talking about, because every time I see one, it completely throws me off. Especially that Fairy Godmother super rare one. That one looks so good. All right, moving on to pack number 3, Vladimir, Donald Duck, Webby's Diary, Nibs, Penumbra for the rare, Scar, eerily prepared for the super rare, and the foil behind Scar, Detective's Badge. Got a good amount of super rares starting out here. I still haven't started work on the binder. I started sleeving things up and wanted to make sure I had opened more because I'm gonna open a ton and then sort it all out. The worst is when I open a tiny bit, sort it perfectly, and then immediately open more. And I'm like, I could have just done this once instead of like 3 or 4 times. Time to go. David Xanatos, Ursula, Whisper of Vanessa. Is there an Ariel behind it again? What the heck? Is that a thing? Like, why does this keep happening? There's no way in the world I predicted a card. Behind Ariel is Violet Saberwing. I'm very curious now because that already happened, and for me to call it out and it happen again, I don't know. Somebody fact checkers on the internet, let me know if this is a thing. If you've opened the double rare Wambo combo with those two, I'm very curious. Munchings and Crunchings. I think it's time we pull a legendary or an epic. I'm just gonna throw it out there. Malicious, Mean, and Scary. Robin Hood for the rare, another beautiful glimmer. Simba for the super rare, and the foil, Pluto Steel Champion. I love that like each color got their own champions now. Pretty cool, especially a rare Pluto. I haven't taken a look at a lot of these card abilities, so I don't know, like, oh, that was actually a really great foil. You're gonna be happy about that later. Usually when I'm editing, I start looking up some of the values and reading like how great the card actually is. Finnick, good old Hudson, Sleepy Hollow, Pluto again, Lady Tremaine, starting with a super rare. Can we get the first legendary out of the box? Scrooge McDuck, super rare, the foil. Mulan standing her ground. You know, I've had some rough boxes in the past. If anyone remembers the 2 legendary Fabled box, I'm hoping that never happens with Whispers in the Well, because that is just the biggest blow, like having just a terrible booster box. Della's Moon Lullaby, but it does happen. It happens to me. It's happened to a ton of you, so you are not alone in this. Duckworth, Beast Diablo. I saw the value of that is actually holding, so it's gonna be a usable card. I mean, a 3/3, 2 lore, 2 uninkable. That's a pretty great Diablo. Behind Diablo, Daisy Duck, and the foil, Daisy Duck. Okie dokie. We're just doing doubles. Could not have predicted that one. I'm still cracking up about the Ursula followed by Ariel. Seems very unlikely that it's always in that order, but for it to happen twice already is pretty crazy. What are we in, like 6-7 packs in without anything of major relevance, I suppose is the word I'll use. Shanti, Akela, Francine, Scrooge McDuck, Bellwether, Scrooge McDuck again for the rare. There we go, Goliath, a legendary. That is a gorgeous looking card. I am pumped to have pulled more than one of these now. And behind Goliath, no way! I did it. I over celebrated. It is an epic, but what kind of pack is that? That's amazing. A Ka epic behind a Goliath legendary. And I'm setting these off to the side because I figured out the camera does this super obnoxious zoom thing where it's just constantly trying to focus back and forth. So instead of staring at the greatness in the background, we're gonna focus on the cards at hand, in hand, both things. Bronx to get things started here. Flash, pretty pumped about the legendary into an epic, and definitely over celebrated the epic. Lexington, the Horned King for the rare. Magica Dispel for the super rare. And the foil, Mrs. Beakley. Very cool. Very, very cool. Happy with that pack. So already, like, almost tied my worst booster box. So feeling a little more confident now because I was, I'm not going to lie, I was definitely getting worried. Also, it doesn't help that I stacked all the packs in awkward fashion. Instead of normally I open them in order coming out of the booster box, but now they're all in like a big stack here. Sudden Scare, Malicious, Mean, and Scary. Nick Wilde for the rare. Rapunzel, there we go. Got a new legendary, one step closer to closing out the set. What's behind Rapunzel? Be gone. That is too cool. Pumped for the Rapunzel. So 2 legendaries and an epic, and a quick glance, this is about the, still not even at the halfway point, so that's pretty solid. I wonder if today is the day I see my first Enchanted from Whispers in the Well. I am definitely going stir crazy. I mean, Fabled, it took 7 boxes, so hopefully it's not as bad with Whispers here. Junior Woodchuck Guide, Big Nose, Francine, Katrina Van Tassel, Nana, Aladdin for the rare, Megara for the... So I wonder if they're always in doubles like that, because I feel like if I pull one rare, it's always a glimmer right behind it. What's behind Megara? Chef, is it? I think I said Lewis in one and Louis in another. Somebody should know these things by now. Watch enough Disney in this house, you'd think you would know. I really love that Ka epic. When I get to the bottom of the box, we'll go through some of these hits and look at the art again, because man, I am a sucker for the art in this set. Goofy, Baloo, performance review. Speaking of Ka, such a cool one. The Sword of Hercules for the first rare. Trust in Me for the rare, and the foil, So Be It. Each of your characters gets +1 challenger. You may banish chosen item. That's a pretty good action, especially for green. Nice. I love seeing some of the new cards. I'm really pumped for the new meta. I want to see all the crazy new decks that people are cooking up and check out like how some of these future events go. Katrina Van Tassel, Merlin. So is there another Glimmer behind Merlin? No. Okay. Or maybe it's just the rare slot. I don't know. I'll figure this out. Elisa Mazza for the rare. The Headless Horseman for the super rare. And the foil, Webby Vanderquack, Knowledge Seeker. Yeah, I'll have to do some digging. Speaking of the events, I saw they made some serious changes to DLCs in the future. So Richmond, Virginia, they're going to fix all the things that were wrong with Milwaukee, which definitely has me wanting to go to another DLC, because after Milwaukee, I was pretty much done with DLCs this season, but it looks like they have definitely fixed a lot of the issues that I had. Beast, Judy Hopps, Inscrutable Map, Judy Hopps for the rare, the Horned King for the super rare, and the foil, Munchings and Crunchings. Yeah, Milwaukee had a lot of issues, and I wanted to stay neutral because it was like the first DLC in the US of the season, but there was a lot of issues, and it looks like they have listened to everyone's cries and will be fixing those going forward. So it definitely makes me want to look into attending another DLC for this season. He Hurled, his Thunderbolt is a uncommon that's been sitting at like $130 market price, $1.30. So definitely something popular. Looks like a deal 4 damage. It's like, and then along came Zeus, but you're gaining challenger with your deity characters. Baloo for the rare. Spooky Sight, yes. Another one for the collection. I guess I need play sets because I've mentioned it in the past. I'm kind of leaning Sapphire this set. And behind Spooky Sight, Hercules Legendary Foil. My goodness, the Legendary Foils. That's my 3rd Legendary Foil already. That is crazy. The foil set is off to a great start. I want to see that Demona foil at some point, or the Cinderella foil. What do we think? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 8 packs left. I got pack number 9 in my hand. I'm thinking 2 more legendaries and an enchanted. I'm just gonna call it right now. That would be amazing. Hopefully I didn't just jinx myself, but we shall see. Recovered Page, the game's afoot. Sebastian for the rare. Creeper for the rare. The foil, the Horned King super rare foil. Man, some of this art, I love the foils, and it was cool to see Disney take like that dark kind of spooky turn, especially near Halloween and fall season. It was a great time to release a bunch of these IPs. So getting through these 8 packs left, and I'm hoping for some more magic in these. 3 legendaries and an epic. Not a bad start to the box, but definitely not how we're gonna finish here. Zeus, Gazelle for the rare, Cinderella legendary. There we go. I did some looking after I was hyping up Demona, and it looks like Cinderella is going to be the pull. Like, she is the chase legendary in this set. Oh, that's such a beautiful card. And behind Cinderella, Raksha, Fearless Mother. Sorry, I don't even know what I was thinking not sleeving some of these, but I have sleeves. Oh, the Cinderella, that's 2 in the collection now. One step closer to a play set, which I'm assuming I'm gonna need because I want to run that Sapphire Amber. Looks like Princess Hero type deck. I don't know. It looks fun to me, and me running Sapphire should catch some people off guard anyway. So we'll see how it does at League Nights and maybe set champs. Who knows? It's kind of early to tell. Flynn Rider, Castle Wyvern for the rare, Goofy super rare, the foil, Donald Duck Ghost Hunter. Now, definitely early. There haven't been any major tournaments where these decks have been ran. So I'm just going to be cooking decks with my friends, watching some of the other content creators that I follow, seeing what they're doing, and then just kind of take it from there. Usually I just kind of get inspiration from others and tweak it to what I enjoy playing. Nana, Mushu's Rocket, Cold Stone for the rare, Chief Bogo for the rare, the foil, Goldie Old Gilt for the rare foil. Foil. I can't talk. 5 packs left, 4 legendaries and 1 epic. Not a bad box at all, especially that Cinderella legendary just kind of saved the day. I feel like that pull alone, such a great card. Demona, Akela, Hudson, Mushu's Rocket, and I'm grabbing multiple cards at a time again for no reason. The Bitterwood for the rare, Baloo for the rare, the foil, Launchpad. Down to the last 4 packs, hoping one more pull is hiding in these. I'm gonna lose my mind if Whispers does the same to me that Fable did, making me wait over 7 booster boxes before an Enchanted pull, because I would love to see one. I don't know of anyone in my social groups that has pulled one yet, so I would love to be the first. Really? This is what we're doing? Doubles out of the same pack. All right. Okay, so is there another rare glimmer behind Kristoff? Headless Horseman legendary? There, in fact, is not another glimmer behind Kristoff. That is awesome. Oh, now I got the non-foil copy. Such a great looking legendary. And behind him, Bellwether. That's too cool. I'm over here complaining about double tinks, and the pack just says, hey, fine, here, have a Headless Horseman. That's such a great looking card. I love that. Hurling pumpkins at people. 3 packs remain. Pretty solid box. I'm happy with the 5 legendaries. As long as I never, ever get a 2 legendary box again, I will feel great about these pulls. Headless Manhorse, Nick Wilde, Recovered Page, Mulan, Next Stop Olympus, Fairy Godmother's Wand, and the foil, the Twins. 2 packs left. I'm still hoping for some last pack magic. That would be wonderful, amazing, incredible, all the other exciting words that could go along with that. Della Duck, stop talking and just open the packs. Turan, Flynn Rider, the Robot Queen, Ink Amplifier for the rare, the Horseman Strikes for the rare, and the foil, Black Heron, Real Bad Egg. Okay, down to the very last pack. Not a bad box by any means. Super pumped. And that means the future boxes are going to be pretty great, because I pulled 2 boxes from 2 different cases. So unless I just did like the worst 2 picks out of all of those, which is highly possible, but I'm hoping not. And I've got pre-orders pouring in, so tons of boxes to get through this set. Last pack, here we go. Zeus, Grimorum Arcanorum for the rare, Ingenious Device, and the final foil of this box, the Bitterwood Rare Location Foil. Put it in the right spot. So quick recap of the pulls here. The Headless Horseman non-foil legendary, the Cinderella. My goodness, that I'm pretty sure she's like the it legendary for this set. At the end of your turn, if you played a princess character, you may put a card from your hand into your inkwell. So she's giving you ramp. That's a pretty great card. And a 2/3/4 cost Hercules foil legendary, the Rapunzel legendary, one of the ones I was missing. Goliath, another Goliath, and of course the Ka that completely threw me off guard and made me think I pulled an Enchanted, which I am known to do. I did really well in the last booster box. So thank you for tuning in to this Whispering Wednesday. and following along, and hopefully you enjoyed the pulls, and hopefully the pulls that you're getting are absolutely amazing. I wish you all nothing but the best luck with your pulls, your packs, your openings. Please smash that subscribe button if you're enjoying any of the content. Turn on those notifications so that you can be alerted when any random future videos drop. But until the next video, enjoy the rest of your everything.